Okay, it's gonna be Miracle Paladin and Miracle Priest today. Two things. Well, I guess we showcased the Priest a little bit. I think at least one game, maybe a few more. Someone had actually requested it in the YouTube comments, so of course happy to show it off again. But the Paladin one, I don't think we tried at all on stream. It's a weird list, you can see kind of off to the right, and this all came from my obsession to add gadgets in to as many classes as possible. So this is mostly an experiment, just to see if we can make something halfway decent. I think the Miracle Druid actually worked okay, right? We were maybe around a 50% win rate. I think this and the Priest maybe have potential to be good. In the little bit of experimenting I did, we actually did win a number of games. Gonna mulligan, assuming Zoo. And I think this is decent. Like to start with the gadgets and 2 consecrates, very nice. Yeah, so I don't know if the list is gonna be good. I certainly wouldn't say it's tight. Some weird stuff, Abomination in there, all that kind of stuff. You know, how many low cost cards do we want? They're great for draw, but they're not generally good otherwise. I don't know. Lots of things we'll hopefully be figuring out today, and that's what these early days in Legend are for, because we can't drop as a legend. Been seeing so much more Zoo that I think it's pretty predictable to get them here. This is going to be tough to not use coin before gadgets in, though. I think we might be forced to coin out a consecrate. We'll see. Mortal Coil on that's okay. I don't know why we're getting well played already. Do we consecrate? Oh, hitting that is so bad for us. Okay, we'll drop that out. We do have the Holy Lights. We're not, like, doomed. But I think that's really the only problem. I probably would have coined Consecrate if this didn't get the health. Now you hope this goes to the Squire or this or something. Oh my. Like, that is just so bad. We're gonna have to do it. Yeah, Young Priest is just ruining us here. So we're either going to consecrate, follow up with a 1, or we could potentially gadget and coin something, but I think it's likely just to consecrate. Wow, are we just dead? 9, 10, 11? No, okay. Just about, though. So I'm going to consecrate Noble Sacrifice, just because that'll keep us alive if he's just trying to win off of a Doom Guard here. We've got other ones with this. Oh no, we're getting soul fired. Can we come out of this? He's threatening 6. 2's gonna be gone there. Technically he can run that in and still deal 6. And we come out with 7 here. Well, don't think there's really anything else you can do. Try to stall with that. Trying to think what we could even draw into. I think with Abomination dealing damage to... Oh, he's attacking first. That's great. With it dealing damage to your hero. I don't really think we could play that, but it actually would have worked here. And we do have Aldor and Humility. We'd try to stall for the Straza. Get card draw for that, potentially into the other Holy Light. Well, we'll do that. I'm wondering if we Repentance here. We might get this back for another draw, which is what I'm hoping, but I'm also thinking it might kind of throw him off, thinking it's Noble Sacrifice. Oh, sorry, Repentance. Ah, jeez. I'm mistaken. I thought this was the one where the guy comes back. What was it? Redemption or something? Wait, why are we running Repentance? Okay, quick deck change. Or card change, rather. I don't actually think that that secret is as good. What do we got? What do we got? Alright, Miracle. I think I got them mixed up. Yeah, Redemption is what I want. Get out of here, Repentance. Redemption. So you're going to bring back either like card draw or a Gadgetzan, Tyrion, something like that. I feel like that is much more important. Alright, let me update the deck list. Not that it would have mattered there. There we go. Fix my confusion. Yeah, I feel like that was a winnable game if the Priestess didn't kind of mess us up there. Can you start with Gadgetzan here? I'm going to. Because if it's mid-range, I think we can get away with it. These are really good cards. Against Hunter, though, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit different than, say, like a Miracle Rogue. Your win condition is a lot later, right? With Rogue, you're like doing all this damage kind of as you go, and then you're hoping to burst them down at the end as well. But here, you'd rather actually make your way to Alexstrasza, get him to 15, and then hit him with like a Leroy, I don't know, double Blessing of Might type thing. Though you might chip away with like True Silvers or something like that. But it's not necessary, right? Actually, a big question as to what we do. Consecrate is not bad here. But having two of these on the board for Unleash the Hounds is also not good. I think this is just a Consecrate turn, though. I'd rather still keep these on the board for now, because it's not like we're going to drop that at 5 and do some sort of crazy combo, right? You can't do it in the same way that Rogue does. You're also not looking for as much card draw. The way that I kind of think about Gadgetzan in this deck, if you compare it to something like an Azure Drake, right? 5 mana, 4/4, draw a card, and spell damage. Well, if you're getting 2 cards off of Gadgetzan, it's going to be more valuable than Drake in this deck. Of course, the cost of that is that you build your deck with these one cost cards that really aren't that good. I think we do Abomination here. You know, we'll lose the 1/1s, but they're really only valuable for him against or if he's using Unleash, and it's not like he can Unleash and then get through this, so. See what he does. It clears the Tiger if he just smashes in right away. Okay, if he's got something else, we can Humility with the Gabbets. So even if he kills this, not too bad, because we've got another one. But I would like to roll out the true silvers, because our health is getting kind of low. Really just getting one of them so that we can make our way to straws would be fine. We probably use this as a heal in this matchup. Like, it's in there as more of a damage dealer in control matchups, but against Hunter, I think it's super important to use this for healing. Hopefully he just runs that in. Okay, it's still not too bad. 10 damage is... it's a lot, but Noble Sacrifice is good. Problem with Redemption is it does not work well with Noble Sacrifice. So let's do this first. Then I'm actually going to Blessing of Might. Okay, we get into some heal. That's nice. If we can do this, maybe Hero Power. I don't know. See what we draw off of that. That's where we would love our other Consecrate. Interesting. So he's going to play it a little bit more patient as well. Let's heal first.
For justice.
Interesting. Not sure that we're happy about that. But this is gonna overdraw him a little bit. Not that I think he cares. Hey, Nolan. With the double underscore today. Very nice. Good to see you back. What's he threatening? 2, 4, 7, 10. We're probably only negating 1 with that. Don't really care about Redemption. It's just like, is the 7 damage worth it? I think it might be. There's Unleash. Okay. Felt like a double underscore day. Hey, some days you just feel like a double underscore. Oh, right, he gets the charge off of that secret. Forgot about that. See, I'm hoping that he goes mostly face, and then we can just heal with Straza. We'll just be back at 17 after another swing. But he's also probably got to deal with that. Unless he kills us, of course. Oof. The other Timberwolf. Okay, that's a great burn. But are we dead? We look pretty dead. Dang. Alright, not the strongest start here. But we're not gonna abandon this deck just yet. How's my day been? Not bad. Kind of a late start to the day. Just getting some other stuff done this morning, but Feeling like a pretty chill stream today. I don't want to do any like try hard decks or anything, so a couple lasses here not going to shake me. How about you? How's your day going, Nolan? Yeah, it can't get shaken at here. No, it's pretty hard. It's like handicapping yourself, right? Where you're like, oh, if I'm playing such a bad deck and I lose, it's not because I'm bad. It's because I'm playing a bad deck. And then if you win, you're like, oh, it's because I'm the best, you know. Your cage's really tired for some reason. That happens, man. I get that too. It's like really hard to get that optimal amount of sleep and restfulness. Dang, I was hoping he would do a flame imp, and that's why we kept the noble sack there. Yeah, like you can oversleep, you undersleep. Sometimes you get whatever the perfect amount should be, but for whatever reason your body just didn't go into like, you know, REM properly, so I get that a lot. Weather changes too. I don't know how it is where you are. Here in Calgary, it's just like all over the place, and you know, sometimes it'll really mess up your natural cycle. Body keeps waking up at 6 o'clock. No clue why. Oh wow, are we just coining a consecrate here? Yes, we are. I never understand this. People who just don't play around cards. It's so strange. Yeah, if I wake up in the middle of the night, like I'm up. That's it. It's so hard for me to get back to sleep. And then sometimes I'll get in a cycle like that. You wake up at like 6 in the morning, and even though you hate it, but if you couldn't sleep well after that, for some stupidly annoying reason, your body is like, oh, that's what we do now? Okay, cool. We'll wake up at 6 in the morning tomorrow. It's like, no, that's not what I meant by that. It was snow covered yesterday. Now it's 60-ish degrees. Yeah, I would. Very similar here. I think we're getting snow today, and it was fine yesterday. So other order. Okay, yeah, taking whatever kind of NyQuil type thing. Wow, that's the card we want. Now it sucks because it's gonna buff that. But this is why we run this guy. I take melatonin every night. Usually 3 milligrams. I find it's like the optimal amount. Okay, that's gonna survive through it. But yeah, without melatonin, I struggle a lot. 4, 8, 10, 12. I mean, I think we're just dead. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown back the heal. Bad start. 0-3. Doesn't work on you. Tried it here and there. That's too bad. I find it works, yeah, extremely well for me. Almost too well. But yeah, some people say that they just don't, I don't know, don't have an effect. Crazy, so much Warlock. I feel like this shouldn't be that bad against Zoo, though. I'll keep the true silver. Caffeine doesn't work on you? Oh, man. Caffeine is like I need it at this point. Once I started drinking it, could not stop. And, oh yeah, it definitely has an effect. Of course, that effect drops over time. some DNA difference where you need like twice as much for it to work. Yeah, that's strange, but some people are just wired that way. You're certainly not alone in that.
Put this apple on your head.
Yeah, I think we just Peacekeeper this. There, this is looking a bit better. Yeah, unlucky. It's crazy how much stuff like that is all linked together, though. It probably means you've got some other ridiculously positive trait that other people don't have, but sometimes it's tough to figure out what that is, or the implications of it can be kind of weird. I think we take out the doggo. Like I've heard, I'm still trying to find it. Could take some time. But I've heard that, you know, like alcoholism, people who are like predisposed to becoming alcoholic, their genes, for example, have, there we go. Punish people who don't play around consecrate. Just not sure if I swing at that. I think I do. Yeah, people who are like predisposed to that, they also have like more of a knack to be aggressive, or like run into things headlong, take risks, all that, which can be really, really beneficial in like a in like the financial world, or in your career, whatever it is. There we go, another consecrate. And yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. I mean, I don't think it's commonly known. I think I'm just going to drop that in this. I'll save the Holy Light for the Gadgetzan. But that's why, like, if you think about, right, like, why would that gene even exist? Because you think, like, well, evolutionarily, how would it be beneficial to be alcoholic, or, like, you know, predisposed to addiction way back in the day? But if they're kind of one and the same, then it's like, oh yeah, I suppose there is some kind of benefit to that. And that's how it makes its way to our society. And then, of course, it manifests differently, because, like, presumably that gene existed, you know, way back before alcohol was even or not that alcohol was, but, you know, the types of drinks we have were invented. Oof. I really want Tyrion with redemption. But if I play him now, he's just going to get killed. I don't think I can get fancy here. So I could Aldor, Acolyte, Hero Power, and then do these two next turn. Oh, it's really tempting, actually. How much damage is it? 3, 5, 6. It would be 7. He would need 9. Should have to be Soulfire Doomguard. I'm gonna do it. It might just be greedy. Did it have more info on how that was linked? I'm not sure. I heard that on a podcast. It was from a doctor, though. But it was just kind of like a few minutes that he was talking about it. Nothing beyond that. So, yeah, not sure if there's more resources out there for it or what. Okay, he's got lots of ways to get through Tyrion, but there we go. We've got the heal, we get the card draw. One thing you have is that you don't get sick, though. It's been like 13 years now. Holy crap. That's the only good thing from, like, quarantine, is that I haven't been getting sick. But I'm the opposite. I have a very weak immune system, and I get sick all the time from, like, everything. It really sucks, actually. Zoo is so annoying. I agree, Zoo is so annoying. Let's beat Zoo. Yeah, the ones we're playing, just dumping everything on the board with reckless abandon, which is kind of interesting. And how much damage do we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12. Okay. Well, I think we turn this into a bit of a race, as strange as that might seem. Zinc is your friend? Yeah, I always take zinc. Well, now I take a multivitamin, which includes zinc. But anytime that I could potentially get sick, or I have an idea that I might get sick, then yeah, I'm always popping lots of zinc. Also, welcome back, Grizzled Geezer. The tiniest bit of help. What do we have? The 8, 10, 11. Even if we equip these two, we're basically dead. If I hit that, though, we're at 6. He's threatening 7. Wow. Giving up an Ashbringer is the saddest thing I've ever done. But I think that's our only way to win. Yeah, like with the weak immune system thing, the worst example of it was, oh really? He's trading? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm sure he's got lethal. Or he's just gonna sit here and wait for us to concede. That's fine. Yeah, when I was in like university and early working days, it was a big problem. Like I had homeboy can't count. No, I think he's just BMing, but I don't want to give him the satisfaction of me giving up. I've got chat to talk to. It's fine. And yeah, we'll see. We're losing every game, so maybe that's why you don't see Abomination on ladder. But yeah, I used to get this thing where I would get sick and it would like spiral into canker sores would like fill my mouth. So like if you've had 1 or 2 canker sores, these like small things inside your mouth, those little white sores, very painful, right? But I would get like my entire mouth full of them, and they would be giant. Some of them like the size of a coin, like on my tongue, under my tongue, like just completely filled. Yeah, it is horrible. And so I have to drink like tons of water, brush my teeth like 1,000,000 times a day, and floss and all that kind of stuff. But like I could not talk. I would have to get like a or like a prescribed like mouth number just so I could function. And yeah, especially if I like drank a lot or something that like dries your mouth. I'd almost always get it the next day. If I bite my lip, I always get a canker sore. It's, yeah, not fun. This immune system just not good. I bet doctors were just like, oh, it'll pass. Yeah, the only advice that I got was like, basically check off everything, make sure it's nothing more serious. It's not like, right, cancer's like what do they call it? Immunodeficient disorder, or whatever. Anyway, it's like an immune system issue. So make sure you don't have that. Make sure you don't have like Crohn's, all that kind of like the serious stuff. And I didn't have any of those symptoms. And so they were just like, well, you probably just have a slightly weaker immune system. Basically do exactly what you said. Take your vitamins. Make sure you drink lots of water. Brush your teeth. All that kind of stuff. And hope that it doesn't happen again. Alright, hopefully this is the control variety. Oh, it's angry again. Nice. Yeah, that was actually a huge part of the reason, the main part of the reason that I even had to quit my job. I get like these, it happened 3 times in the last year or so. It was in like a 9-month span where I'd get this horrible burning pain like all over my body, and it would like start on the left side of my chest. Like I thought I tore a muscle or something the first time it happened. I was like, this is weird. And then it like propagates like all the way down my arm and the rest of my body and stuff. And yeah, everything I got checked by like tons of doctors, and everything they said was like it's probably just stress related. That's how your body, whatever, handles it. And yeah, workplace was just not good at all. And I took like a leave of absence and still didn't go away, and then I quit, and it was like, oh hey, I'm not so stressed anymore. Funny how that works. I always give doctors the side eye now. Hear too many horror stories. There's some pretty bad doctors out there. This is actually probably a fine consecration for us. There's really not a lot of good times to do it. But there's also some really good doctors. So like, you know, the first doctor I went to said it's probably stress related, but you know, see how things develop, come back if it's still an issue. And then she actually like left the city as far as I know. So I couldn't go back to her. This is probably the only time we're doing this. He might abuse this for card draw, but we also might chip away at some armor. And then the next doctor I went to was just like, first time I'd seen her, and she's like, oh, you're depressed. You need depression medication. And I was like, I don't know about that. But I spent some time like looking up a good doctor in the city, like a very highly rated doctor. And the guy was amazing. He's like, I'm not taking any more patients or whatever, but the fact that you requested me specifically, I felt like I had to do something. And he was curious like why I went to him, and I was just like, well, you got these amazing reviews, and yeah, super thorough, took me through the whole process, like just a great guy. It's just yeah, unfortunate that that's not always how it goes. I guess we peacekeeper this. I'm going to swing now, because there's a chance we'll swing next turn with that, if he clears this out. Yeah, so I'm wary about doctors a lot of the time, but you never really know. Some are pretty great. Interesting. I could like hit Karen, play a quality, and he's gonna kill it. I could hit Karen, I could peacekeeper it, and then if he bumps, get and kills them both as well.
For justice.
I think I like that better. We're gonna have to get into our gadgets in at some point here. We can actually give up a lot of health. That's the thing. That's not the biggest concern. Ooh, 10's a bit much, though. Ten's a way bit much. Yeah, big problem. We'll swing. Gets us at a Gromash Whirlwind range, but not Gromash Taskmaster. Dang. I think that's like 5 straight losses to, that's true, I could have done Noble Sacrifice. That's a good point. I should have done it. I was too greedy hanging on to it, hoping for gadgets in. We're just gonna jump over to this priest deck, see how that goes. 'Cause yeah, that was an atrocious start. We threw the Malagos in just because Rosie wanted to see Malagos so much. I wouldn't normally actually run it. I'm trying to look at what I cut for it. I don't remember. I think a silence. I think that's what I cut. Well, let's see. Jeez, we could just win 1 game. That would be nice. Okay. Go with these 2. Not many death targets in this. You recently went to a physical. The guy rushed me out every time. Didn't even go through your blood test. Just said A+ healthy, good to go. Yeah, that's a little sketchy. Yeah, I never understand that. It's like you get the recommendation, get a physical every... it depends on your age, right? It could be like every year, every couple of years, something like that. But I often feel the same. You're like, okay, I should, get my blood work done, all that kind of stuff. And then it does. It just feels kind of like hand-waved by a lot of the time. But I suppose if you really are healthy, at least for the most part, then there's probably more pressing issues for them to look at. So who knows? I'm not too into the medical system. I couldn't say why they do what they do. Very nice. I think I will do the card draw off of this. Ooh. We got a gadgets in though. I feel like saving those for gadgets in is just too good. We might end up coining the loot hoarder if we can hit and heal next turn. Because if you're saving that for the card draw, you're sort of getting it anyway from the loot hoarder. Ah, but he's got to kill this thing. Interesting. Well, now this makes the power word shield look a lot better. 1-5 here is crazy. Holy Smite not looking too bad either. Yeah, okay, I think we'll do that. That way he can't run them both in and kill. That's nice for the Velen combo, it's nice for gadgets in. But we can't be too scared to use removal if this guy's running a super, like, Leopardum aggro Shaman deck. You think Shaman's the most underrated class? You might be right. I think it's very good. I definitely think it's good. I think the only reason it's played less, like I would say its biggest struggle is Zoo. And Zoo is just very popular. Dang, that's an unfortunate taunt there. I gotta think 2 to the face is gonna be better than trying to keep this alive. But yeah, like when I played Shaman, maybe we'll go and do that. I mean, this Paladin deck is terrible. Let's see how the Priest deck does. But if that does terrible, maybe we'll pivot to Shaman. That's the thing. So Lightning Storm can carry against Zoo, but it's like the most ultimate coin flip matchup is what I feel like. It's like, do you get Lightning Storm, first of all, because if you don't, you're just done. Yeah, do you ever roll Spell Power Totem? Because that's like the greatest thing with it. And then do you get high rolls or do you not? And it's like, some games you just steamroll with it, and other games you just get absolutely demolished. This guy's very careful with his thinking. I don't know if this is a circle board. I don't hate it. I actually think it's fine. It's kind of tough for him to make a recovery if we do it, to be honest. Not you. Shaman's the OG casino before the Discover mechanic. Yeah, kind of is. Shaman is unfun to you. Interesting. I actually find Shaman fun. I definitely agree with the randomness. I mean, there's just so much of it, but I find the other mechanics fun. I felt like they could have made Shaman so much better, though, as the expansions came out. I gotta think here for a sec. We can go into gadgets and mode. Draw some stuff. It's not great. Blood Mage doesn't clear yet. I think we just do this and start digging. Even like blasting this, it's fine. Set it up for the Holy Nova. Shoot, normally I would actually play that. And then just roll that out for more cards. Really, I want Alex Straza here, so we can just get into this kind of combo. But yeah, I felt like if they made some more interesting mechanics with Overload or something, because they tried to make it so Overload could sometimes be a benefit, or like there were cards that removed your Overload, so right, you could kind of combo it on the right turn. But then they just started making everything like super burn heavy and like super damaging. So it was like, you know, everything goes face. If you use Overload, it buffs the crap out of these small minions. And it just, I don't know, it got a little bit silly from there. But I didn't mind it in Classic because it was a little more mid-range and balanced. Okay. I don't mind this. Gotta get card draw there. We've actually caught Malagos. Alright. See what we get here. Shaman's design felt like they had multiple teams work on it with differing directions. I don't know. I think it was consistent within itself. I feel like what they did, and I understand why, because the way that Hearthstone's designed, where it's like class-specific cards and then these kind of general cards. Holy crap! My second Akna would be great here. We're just gonna roll out Malagos. I don't know if he can actually deal with that. Yeah, and because they separate it that way, they tended to like, he might have that Hex, we'll see, halfway through his deck. They tended to like pick a mechanic each expansion, and it would either be like for the class, or they said that class, you know, is gonna sort of be better with it, whether it's like, you know, mechs or discover or whatever, and they would just like hammer that one mechanic. So if you played Shaman, you played like heavy Overload burn Shaman, whereas in Classic, because it's more limited, there's you know, your class cards can't really actually fill out an entire deck. You have to dip into the neutral cards. It felt a little bit more like you had to get kind of creative with things, you know. He's just gonna push damage. Oh, or he's gonna kill it with that. Well, that's fine. Yeah, no hacks. We're good.
I got the best deals, Kenny.
Okay, not amazing. Straw's coming in a bit late here. Yeah, I feel like that's just kind of how Hearthstone went in general. And made me kind of sad, because, like, I remember, I don't know if I really played it seriously at the time, but I remember the introduction of quests, right? He's probably stream sniping. Hey, I'd be honored if this guy was stream sniping. You know, they introduced these quests, and then it's like, it just felt like that's how you have to play the class now, right? If you're not playing the quest, then that's what you have to do. And not only do they do that, they give those classes tools to better use them. And I don't know, it just felt more and more like the game starts to build the decks for you, which is just unfun to me. Guy's super deliberate in what he's doing. Man. I think we just need to be patient. We need card draw. And we need to not die. I don't want to die to, like, crazy Rockbiter Bloodlust. Not so combo. The fact that he's got Leper Gnomes makes me think he's got Bloodlust. Dang, we just die from that? That's sad. Okay. Well. Not a good day for winning. That at least felt better. It felt like we were in it. But lots of aggressive decks. I'm kind of surprised. We were facing so many, like, control decks in Diamond on our way to Legend, and now it's tons of aggros. Lots of Miracle last time. We had pretty aggressive Shaman. They're a bit more mid-rangey, I guess. Lots of Zoo. I think his list doesn't run Hex. It's the new aggro Shaman list. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that guy didn't run Hex in that list. Okay, we'll be patient with that. I don't think we need to run it out right away. We probably run this out as well. Just for the card draw. Okay, actually not bad. It's actually quite good. We can draw off of that. Roll this out for draw. God, do you circle here? Maybe you do. Let's do it. 1 health on that is not huge. You get this for the cantrip on this anyway. Would love a pain here though, jeez. You don't exactly want to run a gadgets in out and heal this guy. Somehow it doesn't look like the worst play. We're not going to do it though. Hopefully he doesn't have something too crazy here. Good, good, good.
This guy's toast.
No Arcanine. Okay, Holy Fire's probably fine here. Buys us a bit more time. But yeah, 2 deaths in this matchup is
I got the best deals anywhere.
really not ideal. Man, just crazy draw from him. And he gets to conceal. Oh, crap. Yeah, we need an Arcanine then. Finally get the pain. Alright. Ooh, boy. Man, I wonder if you have to just run that out.
I got the best deals.
So bad. It is so bad. He'd love to be able to Alex. I mean, I think this list works more against controlled decks than aggressive ones. But here, yeah, we just can't like be patient enough for Alex. Somehow we'd have to push enough damage. I have no idea though. He would have to have like no burst in his hand, which is pretty much impossible. Are you planning to climb the ladder at the end of the season? Yeah, I think I will. Or I'll at least give it like an honest shot near the end. I just wanted a bit of a break from climbing, a break from Warrior. But I think it could be fun, you know, while we're there, why not?
Is someone injured?
Okay. Maybe keeps us alive, I doubt it. But yeah, I was thinking... I'll just speed this process up. I was thinking... Let me check the calendar again. Probably on like the 28th or something. 28th, 29th, and 30th. Gives me like 3 days to try to climb, see how far we can get. Really not concerned with like actually trying to hit rank 1 or anything like that. That's I think that would just take too much time if we could even, you know, manage it. But who knows, if we hit, you know, break 100, that's cool. If you break like 50, whatever, it's even cooler. Jeez, is this more zoo? You know, we might shift over to like control Paladin if this is another zoo. Something that works, yeah, a little bit better against aggressive stuff, but still isn't warrior. Yeah, it is just more zoo. It's kind of boring. Honestly, a mind blast right away is not the worst thing.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, well at least that makes Holy Nova look a bit better, but gonna take some time to get there.
For the crusade!
Yuck. I actually don't mind Holy Smite heal into Holy Nova next turn. Only problem is if he plays Argus, you're like screwed. He might know that too. It might be why he did what he did. Alright, let's roll this out. We can bump hero power. Only problem is it makes this right do damage to us, but
Get in there and fight, maggot.
boy, oh boy. Rough. For anyone wondering why nobody plays Priest, here's your answer.
My shield for Argus.
Okay, did have the Argus anyway. Did we even live 468? Jeez, suppose barely. And a Soulfire. Alright, yeah, let's maybe pivot over to, let's see what our control Paladin even looks like. There, we hit 300, an even 300. So I think our control list is geared a little bit more to dealing with aggressive stuff. It's got Sinjins, Drake, It's got Doomsayers even. Interesting. Wonder if I want to make any changes to it. Because I really like Twilight Drake. Like, I just loved it so much. The Sunwalkers were really good in our warrior deck as well. A lot of these cards are like staples, though. Earthen Ring's a bit different. Doomsayer's a bit different. And if you drop Shield Master, then you're probably putting in... That's probably what you do for Twilight Drakes. Do we need Azure Drake, though? We've got heals from this. I'm honestly not even sure that I like Lay on Hands. It's too slow against aggro, and a lot of times you don't need it against control. Okay, we're gonna make some changes for better or for worse. Drake is fine, but it is not amazing. And did we do Sunwalkers? Twilight Drake. Can we cut one other thing? Having all those 4s is a bit annoying. You do get card draw off of that. Kind of want to cut one Hammer of Wrath. And then I'm even wondering. I saw somebody do kind of a mid-range, I don't know if it was really mid-range, but it started out a little more aggressive against us. And it worked pretty well. What do we have for like 2 drops that are just solid? I'm thinking instead of the Doomsayers. Mad Bomber could actually be good. Mad Bomber, we got Acolytes. Okay, I think they were running Knife Jugglers. We don't have tons of stuff to follow up a Juggler. Fairy Dragon's not bad because it can't be targeted, and Bloodsail Raider's also decently good because you can combo it with True Silver or Tyrion. Let's try the Bombers. I'm curious how that'll do against the something like Zoo. We gotta actually pick the deck. Yeah, we have not won a game today. It's actually kind of crazy. Oops. Might be. Sweet. This is what we're expecting. Feed us Zoo. Not bad. I don't mind the Hammer of Wrath with the Pyromancer. Alright, the Mad Bomber. If all we're facing is Zoo, I'd actually be tempted to throw Abomination in this deck too. I don't know, maybe Sunwalker's just like strictly better. Do we coin? Because even Pyromancer coin is nice. But you don't have 1 drop to follow it up with. I think I am just gonna coin. If we kill this thing. Oh, okay. Don't even touch it. That's fine. And then we probably just end up dropping this.
The light protects me.
Okay, suddenly I just want a random coin. Yeah, I'd like to do that. He can't just run it in. These priestesses can be a problem. Our 3/4 still looks alright. We could always pivot to Hammer of Wrath if he's got something with 3 health. Okay, okay.
Speak to me. My shield for Argus.
This is just better. We might actually be able to Pyromancer with the Wrath.
Who dare
Immortality? That would be a great draw. I think that's all you can do. You just hope you live another turn. And we're dead. Okay. I don't know what is with today, but... Well, I know those other decks are not particularly good. But I would actually think that this generally does better against Zoo than that. That was atrocious. Okay, I want more Zoo. Give me more Zoo. Sham. Okay.
I will fight with honor.
Probably don't need the BGH. Twilight is good against everything, even though it can get Earth Shocked. We got our Mad Bomber back. I like it.
The light protects me.
Okay, I'm not gonna coin this one out. In fact, we're probably coining one of these. You're just over 50% today yourself. Well, that is still infinitely higher than I am, but I guess maybe we're just both having off days. Hey, there we go. Pop the bubble. I like this card. Do we coin or do we just Acolyte? I think we coin the Drake. If it gets Earth Shocked, it gets Earth Shocked. Curious, dang it. Grizzly Geezer, what are you running? And is it in Wild? Guess we hammer this thing. It's another Drake, but I think it's better to just smash that and get out. Oh, you're playing Standard. Okay, running a Hunter. I think a better move. I'm actually tempted to Peacekeeper. But now you just made a Secret Pally. Okay. That's cool. A mode where Secret Paladin is actually not terrible. I can dream. Oh, could we get a Consecrate here, please? Could just wipe the whole board. Okay, interesting. Dang it. Yeah, we gotta work on drawing better. This is no good. He's only threatening 6, but if this runs a Bloodlust, I think we're just dead no matter what. It's actually a pretty strong Senjin. I'm wondering if we throw down the Blood Mage for card draw. I think I will. Yikes. Don't know standard decks that well, at least not like Wild or Classic. Okay. Well, I still think you're the resident authority on just about any mode, really. And even if, you know, even if they're not considered all that good, they've got to at least have some cards built around secrets and standard, right? Like I remember they had that mysterious, what is it? Mysterious Stranger, Challenger, something like that like pulled all the secrets from your deck. Right now you're bullying a priest until he scams you. Well, don't let him scam you. I think I need heal here. Just hysteria to your board. That's the one where everyone attacks everyone on the board or something like that. I can't remember. I think there's two. There's one where like they all attack the guy in front of them, and then there's another where they all attack random people or something. Oh, it sucks that he healed up. We could actually consecrate and kill that if he didn't. Dang it. Wow, what is their best move here? Consecrate kills a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of totems. I kind of want to double Acolyte Mad Bomber. You could hope for the Rag random hit. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Boy, if I would have played that first. Okay. That is incredible. We get no card draw. Paladin time again. It is Paladin time again. We have been doing so poorly today, though. And I think this game will be no exception. How long have we been streaming? A little over an hour, and we still have not won a single game of Hearthstone. We did try some decks that were much worse than this before. But this has been exceptionally bad. Oh, this is tough. I really want to heal. I guess we can heal off of the true silver, though. Not gonna go for the direct card draw. This used to be a rank 200 stream. I know I'm washed up, man. You're in the wrong place for skillful gameplay. Okay, I was actually worried he was just gonna like double lava burst us down. Him not killing us here, this might just mean we're fine. I'm actually curious what the best move is here. I kind of want to force card draw, but I don't know. Throwing all these away seems pretty bad too. Taking 1 damage, not that great. We'll just do that. We do have a taunt, so it's all gotta come from spells. Or Doomhammer Rockbiter, I suppose. So bad. Okay. Well, I don't want a Guardian and just let him smoke our face for 4. I think this is better. Hedge our bets a little. Worst case he silences, we just heal next turn. Black Knight. Okay, never mind. That's a much worse case. Ooh. Pretty nice equality, though. I don't think it's worth a Pyromancer equality. But I do think it's worth playing here. Still worried about the burst that he's got. Because he's got to be running the Doomhammer Rock Biter combo. I think he used one Rock Biter, though. Wow. You did get scammed. Unbelievable. Yeah, Priest is, of course, I don't know what they look like in Standard, but they've just always been the most annoying class. Sometimes you steamroll them, sometimes you just die. Is he Lightning Bolt us? Okay, no, at least he doesn't do that. Oof. Well, don't Lightning Bolt us, please. Thank you. Oof. Pushes 1 damage. Oh, this is horrible. Oh my god, this is so ugly. Why is this so ugly? Uh-oh. 2 cards to draw damage. We've seen no lava bursts. Doomhammer kills us. Okay, Hex. Double Hex. Oh my lord. This is insanity. Do we even play that out? We got... No. It just doesn't matter. Do we hero power? 4, 7, 10. God, I don't know. We'll just play that. No, don't draw it. Oh my god, we won a game of Hearthstone. Unbelievable. Officially the best deck that we've played all day. I know, it's the stupidest looking board ever. Yeah, what an ugly day. I like that on our Climb to Legend, we get like a nice, you know, clickbaity title. Just how amazing our win rate is. What is the opposite of that? What is the opposite of a clickbaity title where you can just be like, don't watch this video. This is literally the worst thing you've ever seen. Ever since you climb well with Drakes and Sunwalker, you're putting those into every deck. That is basically what I did here, yes. I took a look at my Paladin list and I said, what did I draw? I dropped 2 Azure Drakes, a Lay on Hands, and something else. Oh, I got rid of the Doomsays for Mad Bomber. But yes, I did that to squeeze them in because I'm convinced that they are the best cards in the game now. Yeah, I don't think we need the Pyromancer out. It's actually good with equality if he conceals a Gadget Sand later. Plus it probably just gets backstabbed anyway. Think Sen'jin's better than Drake? Well, we're running them both right now. I think the Drake is better in Control Warrior, just because you've got other ways to like. Well, first of all, your early game cards are just better than early game Paladin cards, so you're mitigating damage through like War Axe, Taskmaster, Armor Smith, and then you've got health generation, the hero power. It just works so much better in the early and mid game than Paladin. But I think Sen'jins here are kind of necessary because we sort of need anything to keep us, you know, alive until the late game. Because I think Paladin is just the worst class. Control Warrior has a bigger hand size on average than Paladin, but Paladin's still okay. Yeah, they probably do have a bigger hand size. Let me see. Do we equality this? You just get one draw. I think it's fine. Let's see, but it's bad against Keeper of the Grove and Earth Shock. Yeah, the thing is, we like never played. Shouldn't say never. We played like, I don't know, 2 shamans in our Control Warrior climb to Legends, so you can almost discount that. But yes, Keeper, it was an issue for. But what it really came down to was, I don't want to get sapped, but we'll see. What it really came down to was if you have it in your opening hand or early game, so you can play it on 4, it's usually fine, unless they ramp like crazy or they innervate along with it. If they use a 4 mana card to silence on 4 or 5 mana, they can't follow it up with a hero power, so you're still trading a 4 mana Drake for a 4 mana Keeper. That's alright. It was actually pretty rare that they dealt with it efficiently. It happened less often than it didn't. So I think it still had like a net positive effect, but there were times, I'm sure, where it happened. It was just yeah, less frequent. Another lost geezer. What is going on? So are you all the way up in Legend and Standard at the moment, or are you making the climb? Oh, interesting.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Wow, that is a sad Edwin.
I've got the beast in my sight.
I don't think we need to do anything else. You could Aldor. Maybe we do Aldor here. Probably do.
I got the best deal anywhere.
Diamond 9 right now. Alright, so still pretty high.
Mind if I roll need?
Nice. Wow, we can actually win games with this deck. I'm having fun again, guys. It's crazy. But you were at Diamond 7, I see. Since coming here, you've only lost? Well, I've started to turn it around. So at this point, you know, if you're not learning from my, the clear lessons that I'm demonstrating, winning here in Classic, if that doesn't somehow translate to you winning in Standard, it's not on me. But I'll take the responsibility for your earlier losses, because holy shit, I did so bad. I think that's fine. Trying to get Legend in all 3. Yeah, so you're Legend in Wild at the moment, right? Are you in Classic as well? That's crazy. If you pull it off, it's going to be so crazy.
Why do you go?
Okay. Tabbing out to look at the deck, sure. Yeah, I assume seasons are still monthly.
You shall not pass.
Well, we're probably going to Pyromancer with the Equality. Which, I mean, does give us options. We could coin the Acolyte, or we could just play out the Blood Mage. Because we don't need the coin for the Pyromancer. And we could also just Hero Power. I don't know. Well, Hero Power. I think the coin might help us if we're coining out like a Sunwalker or something, which is why I'm not that eager to get it out. Plus, he probably like just abusives this and kills it anyway. Damn, definitely not going to go get Legend again. Yeah, and I think... Oh, this is a juicy Mad Bomber, though. The Earthen Ring's good. The Acolyte's good. We'll just do that. I think, though, it's a little bit easier. Like Grizzle Geezer was talking about it before, where... Right, if you're like Legend this season, then next season you get like this giant star bonus, so you can rank up a lot faster. So it might not be quite as bad as you're thinking, but it's certainly not the easiest thing in the world. Wow, this is... Finally we get to punish this, because we've been playing zoos all day that just like spam the board full of shit, and it's so stupid to do that. But yeah, I'm thinking next season, at least probably up to Diamond 5. I just kind of want to screw around for the first bit, because like you don't even really drop, at least not any significant ranks from, okay, I think we do coin a Sunwalker. From losing, right? So you can win way less than you lose and still make your way up, and then I don't know. I don't know if I want to try like a different deck to push to Legend. There's no deck that I know of right now that I think is like fun to play to Legend, and that's the only sad thing. No good way to deal with that. I don't want to Bomber. Get the card draw off of that. Kind of back to a sticky situation. The heal on this is going to be huge, though. But another Doom card is, like, horrible.
My shield for Argus.
Interesting. You can kill that and Peacekeeper that. I think that works weird. I think you still get the Enrage bonus.
Follow the rule.
So we'll do that. I think it was a misplay to play out the Thalnos. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of that hitting, but I was thinking of the Mad Bomber. Handlock's fun. I don't know why, I just don't enjoy Handlock for some reason. In theory, it's super fun. And then when I play it, I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me all that much. Could go for the YOLO reg, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Crap, we're probably still gonna lose this. Yeah, I really wanted to play... I just have no idea for how you do it, but I wanted to try to find a Warlock that isn't Zoo and isn't Handlock and doesn't suck. Oof. No Alex. Okay. Well, you probably hit this. You bomber that, and then Guardian of Kings. Well, we didn't kill ourselves. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else we could do. It would be fun to do like Paladin if you could get a list that was good enough. And like theoretically a control Paladin I think could get you to Legend, but I also think it would take forever. You're probably barely over a 50% win rate, and the games take forever. Mid-range Mage would be fun. If you have a good list to go from, I have a very aggressive Mage that did good. I tried to build a mid-range Mage, but it was horrible. It did not perform well. That being said, the meta was a lot different at the time. It was not, what do you call it? It's not, like a lot of Druid or anything. Do you know Kalentos rank 1 Paladin list? I remember that Kalentos had one way back in the day. Certainly don't remember it off the top of my head. I think it had like mind control tech and stuff, wasn't it? It's kind of weird. But he's also Kalentos. That guy is like a genius. Yeah, if you don't mind sending me the mage list, I would take a look at that. Okay, well, Mad Bomber is face damage one way or another. What do we get? Not bad. Deadly poison. I think I'd actually prefer that he hits that over the earth and then if he plays out a 3/3 body, we've got an answer. Lovely. Great. I think that's a really big draw for us, actually. Of course, a bit vulnerable to sap, but we're probably going to do that with a hero power next turn. God, we could do it this turn. I think this is just better, though. Alright, sweet. Thank you. I will at least take a look at what the list looks like after this. Just gonna conceal. So without the equality, we can't really do much. We can consecrate, and that doesn't do it. You could like coin consecrate. Still not gonna do enough. Oh yeah, I guess it would, right? It'd be 3, 4. Yeah. To kill your own pyromancer might actually be worth it. Very strange. Yeah, I don't hate that. Okay, this might be another Pyromancer Consecrate, honestly. I don't mind Sen'jin, but again, a sap is really, really bad. Just getting stuff off the board, I think, is better. Trading Pyro for 2 Whirlwinds? Yeah, I don't think it is too bad. Yeah, I agree. It feels weird to like play the Pyromancer and then kill it off. Unless you're doing quality, but I think it's one of the few times where it's good. He could just sap the reg, but at least you get immediate value from it. Killing Auctioneer is always right. Just about. I mean, that Auctioneer, I think it just had to be right because it was early. He drops the conceal. Tells me he's getting ready for more. I think the only time where it's not necessarily right to kill the Auctioneer is like after they've done right like a million draws. They probably have like a second Auctioneer in hand. It's like, who even cares at that point, kind of thing. But sometimes, I mean, sometimes you still just have to clean up the board so he doesn't cold blood or whatever. But yeah, certainly seemed like the right move there. Okay, more Warlock. Oh shit, I didn't check out the Mage deck. Stupid. What do we want? I like Equality if you've got the Pyromancer, maybe it is good. 5-drop hole feels a bit weird. Yeah, it is a little weird, and we had Drakes there before, and then we had a 6-drop hole, so I'm not sure. Kodo's good, that's true. I do like Kodo. Looks like not a zoo. Probably because this guy's already legend. He wants to play something that's not zoo. Every other diamond player that we face has been zoo. Yeah, Kodo is good. What would you, if you did that? Not sure what you would cut for it. Hi, Mr. Streamer. Hi, chat. Hi, M. Wasat. Hi, Mr. Chatter. I don't think we need the True Silver out. Kodo's the recruit's best friend. Don't think Alex is that good. Interesting. I really like Alex, like almost no matter what, because sometimes it's a heal, sometimes it's offensive. I feel like the fact that this is geared more as like anti-aggro, right? Especially with Mad Bomber now. But like the Earthen Rings, the Sanjin, all that kind of stuff. Then you need like more of an immediate punch in the end game. That's why I like it here. But that's interesting. No Alex. Wow. Yeah. Interesting little Freudian slip there, but alright, we'll let it pass this time. Did we knock him down to 14? I'm not sure that we do. We could also just burst him down like crazy. I don't think you do it this turn though. I actually kind of like this. Because I'm looking at, like, you can equality consecrate, and if you had the true silver, you could just push through a wall real quick if he tries to molten giant up. We're just not quite there yet. Climb from plat 10 to plat 4. Hi! He soul fires himself in hopes of playing out Moltens and discards one. That is so sad. Yeah, and this is alright now that he's this low.
Put your faith in the light.
I might siphon soul. Yeah, Tyrion's just cool.
Put your faith in the light.
Interesting. 2, 3. Yeah, I like that.
Follow the rule. Don't test me, child.
Just gets a little more damage on board. I know that the reduction doesn't matter, but the 3/3 body I think is gonna help. Okay, that's a little annoying. Overwhelming shadow flame. Crazy, we can push 6 damage. Obviously not going to be enough. Oof, 7 damage. Feels like it would be a Jirax's turn, like he hits and then just Jiraxus. Crafted a golden Tyrion. Oh, that's beautiful. Blizzard neglected all the 1 to 3 mana cards on Paladin. Yeah, the only one, Aldor Peacekeeper's insane. And then they made up for it later with like shielded mini bot and stuff. But in classic, oof, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Shields up.
Can we win here? That's 4 mana, that's 8 mana. F. If we equality consecrate true silver. Yes, we do. I feel like I played that game really poorly. We don't even have to true silver. That's right, these guys don't die. Man, my brain is not firing on all cylinders. Really? We didn't even rank up from that? That guy was legend. He was 321. We beat him. We didn't even rank up. Crazy. That's how bad we did this morning. Or earlier in the stream. Yeah, you should be able to hit diamond if you're climbing that fast with this other paladin deck. Nizoth? What the fuck? That's so cool. Oh my god, I'm so lame in comparison to him. Okay, we'll do that. See, this guy's also legend, which makes me think maybe he's playing handlock too, but too many zoos. Yep, more zoo. Yeah, I was mulligan for aggro, because if it's aggro and you didn't do it, you die. Yep. Yeah, the only thing is there's like certain cards certain cards that can be good in both matchups, you know? Like for Warrior, there's... it's a little tough. But you got stuff right, like Shield Slam is good in both, or like Execute's good in both. Execute's so-so against Zoo. So sometimes I like hedging my bets on those cards, but yeah, absolutely. You gotta assume it's Zoo all the time. So Pyromancer coin is not that bad. I don't like burning the coin here. 2 games you lost because you didn't draw Pyro. You should try drawing Pyro.
We must cleanse the sun well.
Interesting. The thing is, we can gear up for Pyromancer Equality. I don't think this is a board you want to do it on. Peacekeeper's alright. Earthen Ring is alright. I think you Peacekeeper though, because Equality can deal with any Doom Guards.
Put this apple on your head.
Not that he's going to play him this turn. I might just have to do it here, though. Yep. We do it here. Yeah, I don't understand this. Why do you spam everything out against Paladin? Like, even just a normal Consecrate is so bad here. Oh my god. Oh, it's so frustrating. The greatest top deck of all time. Alright. God damn, that's cool. Really? He says that shit when you tap? Oh, this is amazing. Interesting. Preserving the health on Doomguard. Reaction? Oh, God, I am an idiot. I don't know why I thought we were on 7. Maybe because I played Sunwalker last turn, but I coined it out. Oh, wake up. Okay, maybe that would get annoying after a while. Couldn't just double Argus, could you? Never punished. Okay. We could heal the Amani. That is a play. He's got 9 damage. We can heal. Boy. 1 Doomguard, 1 Soulfire still in the deck. Man, if you do heal that, you can hit it without dying. And he's got 9. 9 there, and you hope to kill that next turn. I wonder if you have to do something like that. Have to. You really don't have to. I don't know. I don't know what the move is there. There's just a lot of good stuff we could draw into. I actually wanted to get the Thalnos out for the card draw. But if you get into like a Tyrion, even an Alex, another Sunwalker.
My shield for Argon.
Oh, he did it though. He did the thing. Man, this guy just plays around nothing.
I've got the beast in my sight.
So weird. Alright, you're probably so okay. We got 7. You could hit and play that, or you can heal hit. I think you just want to heal as much as possible. 4 or 5. Yeah, this is actually better. This means it has to be Doomguard. We'll get this out for the card draw. It has to be Doomguard. It can't be Soulfire. Right, if you swing with this, Soulfire still kills you. Oh, he's got different voice lines. Okay. Not looking too bad. Looking much better. Do you want to Pyromancer Consecrate? Things if you Pyromancer Consecrate, you don't get a true silver, but it wipes their board, which is amazing. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's the only thing you lose to is Soulfire, tap, Doomguard. Should be good. I suppose there must be some decks that run like Leroy Power Overwhelming or something, but far less common. Okay, we actually ranked up from that, though very slowly. Okay, his Paladin deck is doing alright. Not horrible. Warrior, okay. Hey, Furious. We played this guy before. We played him though while we were Warrior. I'm pretty sure he plays a control list. Maybe you still keep the Senjin actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did control and not that aggro variety. You can't keep the names straight though. This is nice though, a break from the super intense aggro. And we're purposefully not hero powering because I don't want him to play Acolyte and just bump it in. 1-1 doesn't really do that much in the matchup anyway. And getting this Drake out is very nice. You might just execute Shield Slam, something like that, but I think that's okay. We've got a lot of other big threats here. damage. See what he does here. I'd assume he's got a war axe if he's gonna do that. Huh. Little interesting. So I am going to Acolyte. You don't necessarily want to continue playing Hero Power because it's going to increase the strength of his Brawl. At this point, though, I think it's still a weak Brawl board. And I'd rather just be able to chip away a little bit. That being said, I don't think we play bigger stuff. I don't think we play a second Acolyte. I think you force him to have Brawl and play it. And if he's only running one Brawl, there's not a great chance that he's got it. And we don't have any weapon removal in this deck, though. This is kind of interesting. Again, he would have to Brawl this. There's no way he wants 2 swings through that while getting pummeled by it. Not even bad. We do run the risk of overdraw. But we've got some of the best cards in our hand already. We'd have to like do another Whirlwind and then like a Taskmaster or something. I don't think he's going to.
I have no time for games.
That's too bad. Really tough, actually. Because with the equality, we've got answers to stuff if he steals it. I think that means you want to pop this. You want to get this out. Again, we run the risk of overdraw if we play the Acolyte. But it's a good steal target. He's already used one Whirlwind. We're gonna do that. Because, yeah, he likely wants to force something. Pyro, equality, clear. Yeah, if you do that, you end up wiping everything, and you secure the death rattle on this. So it can be okay. But I'm kind of hoping that he runs some stuff in. And if he snags this, I mean, it's gonna suck. But we could always do it after. Yeah, he's gonna improve his odds with that. Go for the 1 in 3, it looks like. Oh my god. Oh, it is just not our day of Hearthstone, is it? And then I think we even overdraw from that. What are we milling here? Okay. Great. Great. Well, your play would have been better there, that's for sure. Boy. I mean, at least it's overriding the Gorehound, but he already got some pretty good value out of that anyway. Yeah, yikes. It's just gonna push damage. half the value of Tyrion's Ashbringer? Yep, you bet. It was a 1 in 3 for him to steal it, though.
Let me think.
Okay, I mean, obviously we have to deal with this. Thing is, you could just equality. Ugh. But the 2-2 and the 4-2. Yeah. So tempting, though. Maybe you do. Like, you bump this, you equality run that in. Okay. Let's go for it. We'll do that. And then you can actually get a Senjin and a heal. Not that I think the Pyromancer is going to have a ton of value otherwise, but I think that this could be decent. Alright, forget that. So we can go for the 50-50 on Reg. We can play Peacekeeper and heal. I think that's just better.
Follow the rule.
He's threatening, what, 6 and 8 with Geddon's effect. Pretty hard for him to deal 8 damage without Grommash. Yeah, I can wait no longer to get a win with this. Oh my lord. Monster Greed War, no kidding. Doesn't look good. I don't think we're dead, though. I think this is probably our only line.
For justice.
If he's going to keep the Geddon alive, it's going to hurt him. We get a draw off of that for potentially more damage, and then I'm hoping to get a rag shot off to win. All depends what you get from Ysera, right? If you get, like, you know, deal 5 damage to everything, it's like a dead card for him. But he gets probably the best card he could. Wait, did he screw up? Is he just dead? I guess maybe he just had no way of killing that thing. Oh, the Armor Smith, of course. I'm an idiot. Yeah. So we need 3 damage. We got Alex. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know why I just totally ignored the Armor Smith. So 1 in 5 on Reg. If we Pyromancer equality, you follow that with an Earthen Ring. It doesn't have to be a 1 in 5, I suppose. It could be a 1 in 4. Okay.
Let me think.
Yeah, problem is he generates a ton of armor from the Pyromancer.
For justice. Quickly.
I don't know, maybe I'd rather kill that, not that it matters. Dang. Well, we took our shot. He won the 1 in 3. We lost the 1 in 4. Too bad. Too bad. Yeah, there's a small chance that we squeak that out if we play it safe. You wipe the board, heal up to, what, 10 or something? Maybe it's 11. And then you, like, run out the Alexstrasza and hope to play it into the late game. But I don't know. I don't think my chances were actually as high as 25% to win at that point. Oh my god, dude, I keep forgetting your mage deck. It's on my clipboard too, right? Let me make sure. Yeah, it is. It's on my clipboard. Okay, after this game. Mage deck. You might have to remind me, but generally these rogue games are pretty quick. I think we actually coin out the bomber though. Well, that epitomizes our day, I think. This is a 2-mana Flame Imp, if you guys have never seen it. So bad. This is so bad. See, could we do it 2 for 2? Slightly better. Does give the Earthen Ring Farseer something to heal, I suppose.
This guy's toast.
Well, it was an ugly start, but I think we kind of stabilize here. And he actually burned a lot, like using that Eviscerate, using the Deadly Poison before Gadget's in.
I got the best deals anywhere.
It's probably a prep Conceal. Shadow Step. Okay. Also a fair play. So it seems like he's drawn pretty well.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Okay, not the worst. There's a good chance that that means he has a second Gadget's in hand already, because he's kind of willing to get rid of this, but might have also just been hoping that he draws into a Conceal or something. It's a good sap target for him, but at least we've got a good turn 7 no matter what he does. Here's the sap. Okay, still not bad. That's actually quite good for us. Yeah, I think Sen'jin's really strong here. It's a sap target, but it's not an ideal sap target, because you can just play it back pretty cheap. You can roll it out with another threat, or like that and hammer, something like that. Okay, well he must not have the other gadgets in.
So many
Because even if he doesn't have conceal, it's still worth the play here. You're going to draw into, you know, your Leroy combo pieces.
I got the best deal.
Oh no, he just top decked it. Weird. Okay. I'm not even sure what he was considering there. Okay. Thalnos into Hammer's great. Even better than Equality here. I think we play out the Pyromancer. It's kind of tough, actually. Maybe not. Maybe not, because you might be playing Drake here. Good chance he's got Edwin and Drake still. If he keeps the Edwin below 7, that's a good equality target. Even something like this. Yeah. Okay, it was right to hold it. You could equality consecrate instead, but then you can only follow it up with BGH, which I don't like. So let's do this. Drop Ascension. Okay, well, we can clear this. According to people in chat, he might not even be running a second sap. I haven't really played Miracle Rogue. Not since the return to Classics. I don't know how common it is to run 1 versus 2 saps. But if he does have a second, he's almost certainly going to use it here. Alright, it's looking promising. Yeah, so you think you should always run 2? I thought that they always ran 2. But I said that in an earlier game, and more than one person said that it's not that common, that some decks only run 1. I was actually really surprised to hear it. All high legend rogues in Europe run 2. Okay. I feel like when I play against them, they usually have 2. But I don't know if that's like my bias is like, oh my god, they always have sap when they need it kind of thing. Some people run 1 and run shivs instead. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what like the trade-off is. So if it's between shivs and sap, I definitely see shiv. Oh, yeah. Mage deck. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Alright. Wait, how do I get it to, oh, we don't even have enough decks. Maybe that is why. With this, yeah, we're gonna scrap Rosie's freeze deck. There we go. This is the mid-range list. That's what the curve looks like. Let's see. Mirror Image Manowyrm makes sense. Ice Lance, okay. Apprentice Counterspell, interesting. Mirror Entity, sure. Yeah, the after this game. You're right. I mean, it looks pretty solid. I need something, something to play tomorrow, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. Man, why does it always change this? I'm gonna do a little bit more with this Paladin deck today, and then I think I'm going to try that tomorrow. Thank you. It looks good. The counterspell is the one thing I'm really curious about. I don't normally, when I play Mage, run it, and I genuinely don't know how good it is. But with like Kirin being able to play it for free on 3 mana, very interesting. But yes, good. It was a good save there. This might just be fine. Yeah, it's certainly different. Most people don't play any kind of mage that isn't freeze mage, and even then, I don't even see much freeze mage anymore. Probably because Control Warrior is so good. Yeah, and I really like mage. It's just one of those classes I can pretty much always enjoy playing. See some aggro lists with leper and knife jugglers. I've played against a few, and I think we just have to deal with this totem. I played against a few, and I have one myself as well. The one that I run is like hyper aggressive though. We might run a bit of that tomorrow too. See how it does. I'm kind of curious how it does it at Legend now. But you know, it's got really God, this thing is just gonna get earth shocked. Whatever. Does it have Leroy? I don't remember if it has Leroy or not. I think it does. It probably does. But it's got like Cold Light Oracle. And you're basically expecting to just like blow your entire hand in the first little bit. It's kind of like Acolyte Mad Bomber here. There's a couple 1 health minions over there. The card draw is nice. You suck, Mr. Mad Bomber. You hit everything that wasn't what you're supposed to hit. So far this card has not panned out. It was teched in for all the zoo. And at the moment it is just butt cheeks. You were considering adding Mad Bomber? Yeah. Yeah, this has maybe pushed me over the edge. In theory, like, I know it can be good. And I remember when Hunter was super popular, it was actually good at that time. But yeah, today it has just been awful. Did we Pyromancer Consecrate? It's so sad to do it. But I think we do it. Do have another Consecrate, do have another Pyromancer. I think Knife Juggler's better. Clinto also played it in his list. I think it probably is better. I might have to make some other changes though. The other one that I would consider is Bloodsail Raider. A 2/3 body's better than a 3/2, and it actually scales into the late game, just with the possibility of actually being buffed. But Knife Juggler just might be like 100% better. Okay, I don't hate this. Really gotta be concerned with their health now. I think even like spell power double lava burst is a possibility. Yeah, you could go for a bigger clear. I want to... Yikes. I would prefer to hold on to the Consecrate for a bigger board. This means we are almost certainly dead. Not sure there's much you can do, though. Yeah, looks like I'm holding it for next game. That's right. I mean, I'm sure he's got hexes. He's got one more Earth Shock. He's got spells to go through this. But even a hex, he's got to have one more damage. And he does. Put your faith in the frog. I did, and I immediately regret it. Alright, we'll do another one. Yeah, this list is still done okay the way that it is. Maybe I'll take a look at that Kalenta one, see if we get some inspiration from that. Okay, I've seen this guy before, and it was Zoo. True Silver is very, very good here. But without coin, you're not playing it like back to back. I don't know. I don't know how important it is to dig for another 2. I think I just need better draws. True Silver would be much better than that, though. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I seem to remember, like, it's been so long since I've seen the list, but I know what you're talking about, and I know that it was weird. Like I said, I think the one card I remember was like Mind Control Tech or something. Like, it was just so strange, and when I looked at the list, I was like, I don't get it, I don't understand, and still probably I can't even play it. But when I would watch him play it, it was like, my god, everything is so good in this deck, and it's all here for a reason.
Do you need a blessing?
Yikes. I don't think we just want to drop that on the board. He just comes in and kills it anyway. And if he runs in with this, it sets up a better Consecrate. Even here's fine.
Protects me.
Thing is, if he's willing to make that trade, it means he probably throws it into the Farseer as well. So I actually think that this is better. Yeah, I wish we played one Paladin when we were Warrior, and he had a very cool list that had like Knife Jugglers and a little bit more early and mid-game stuff that I thought was really, really interesting. And I wish I would have just like messaged him and asked for the deck list, because it looked very fun to play.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Okay, he's going to trade it off that way. Don't hit the dog with the Priestess, though. So 1 and 4. We've been losing so many of these percentage plays. Perfect.
My shield for Argus.
Okay. Farseer is still decent here. I think we actually do want the Pyromancer out now. The vanilla 3/2 here is pretty good.
The light protects me.
Okay. Sunwalker won't be amazing. That'll be alright. Kind of too bad we draw that equality there. It would have been really good with the Pyromancer. Yeah, Tempo Pyro into top deck equality. I know, it's one of those things you're like, oh, I really feel like I need the body on the board, and then immediately regret it. Well, never punished. We deserve to win this one, right? Oh my god. It's 2 games that's happened now. At least I don't think it's going to matter in this one. Now, of course, that could be an owl. I'll be very sad if that's an owl.
For the crusade! My shield for Argus!
That's right, he's here to slay the demons. It adds up with the lore. Okay, you definitely hit here. For obvious reasons. I think you do Mad Bomber now.
Wanna blow something up?
Well, you tried. Sure. Owl Mortal Coil.
With this apple on your
Oof.
head.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Well, what is that flying card? Kind of weird, actually. Okay, if we face tank this thing, you're down to 18, he's threatening 7. But you're just going to bump on board. I mean, you're probably taking both things out anyway.
For justice.
Did I take out the juggler or the dwarf? I think I take out the dwarf and then play the acolyte, and you're hoping he juggles into it. That seems fine. You smack face and Alex set up 2-turn lethal. Yeah, that's the thing, you could do that, but I feel like if he draws something crazy here, you can Alex yourself. Right, and you can like swing here as well. You can take damage, Alex yourself. Is this E or NA? This is NA. Oh, the plebeian gray Tyrion hurts your eyes. Apologies. We've got 11 damage. So sad. I guess we go for card draw first. Could draw lethal. Did not.
For justice.
Then we'll hit that. Alex our own face. Trade off there. Cool. Yeah, he was out of Arguses, but I don't know. Kind of feels like almost any line we play is winning, isn't it? Do we just go for the rag win?
For justice.
That denies a tap if you do it that way. Sure.
Reporting for duty.
Perfect. Well, this deck has still been winning us games overall. Above 50% anyway. Made up for some of the, 7 straight losses we opened with. More Shaman. The same guy from before. Man, somebody said it before. They're like, once you hit Legend, you're just going to play all the same players again and again. And they were not joking. I think we played lots of people 2 or even 3 times today. Alright, maybe, just maybe, Mad Bomber can redeem himself. What do you guys think? 3 to our own face, or do we deal with like an Argent here? What do you got? It's 1 man. Oh, I think this was the guy who took like forever to play before. Does sometimes make you wonder if it's a bot. Alright, see, Mad Bomber can't be bad here, right? He just can't. He can't possibly be that bad. There we go. Look at that. Amazing. Best card in the deck. And the damage is even fine because we can heal up. Ah. One good bomber play all day. Oh, it's so slow. Alright, we need chat to liven up in this one. There's some new people. I asked this question before. What other games are you guys playing nowadays? If you're not playing Hearthstone, what else is it? Lepronome turn 1 into contemplating his existence. Yeah. No joke. Slay the Spire. That is a good game. I don't know how much I put into it. Maybe like 20 hours or something. It did get a little bit stale after that, but yeah, that is a good game. Very cool idea. I gotta rip the Twilight Drakes out of this deck too. We're playing way too much Shaman. That definitely required 15 minutes of thought. Yeah, now do you go like hard into Slay the Spire, or are you like Ascension, whatever, 15, 20, whatever it maxes out at? Because I think I only did that to like 3 or something. Oh, started playing 2 days ago. And you haven't gone through all the Ascension levels? Unbelievable. Yeah, I didn't even play with the, well, I think he's the newest class. Jeez, he might not even be at this point. This must be a bot, right? This must be a bot. This is so slow. But there's like a robot guy. You get like orbs or something. I never did play with him. I don't think he was released back when I was playing.
Put this apple on your head.
Interesting, but then this player's fast. Maybe it's not a bot. Would you True Silver over Sunwalker? Maybe. He's just gonna trade shields or hacks. Huh, I actually don't hate this. Yeah, I also don't know if there's many other games like Slay the Spire. I imagine they've come out with some copies just because it was so popular. But I hope they keep pushing it. The idea of like a single player deck builder. I'm really big into RPGs. So anything where there's like a progression system, like a fun progression system, I don't know, I get so addicted to them. Of course you wonder. Path of Exile's good. It was okay. I there's a lot of things I like about it, but I've got some major complaints as well. I'm a huge Diablo 2 fan, and so trying Path of Exile out, I like jumped into hardcore and just gave it a whirl. Had a lot of fun in my first playthrough, getting to the end game. But the thing that I don't like about it is how fast it gets at the end game. It just feels... It's probably the best Aldor target we're going to have. It just feels too fast. Like if you've played Diablo 2, the combat is like slow, a little more meticulous. I mean, at the time I think it was fast. It's the best part of PoE. I think that's what a lot of people think, and it's not for me. I prefer, like, Dark Souls combat for me is like absolute peak. I mean, eventually you get kind of, I don't know, too experienced with it. But yeah, I like it to be a little more slow and deliberate. Like, I couldn't tell you what a single enemy in PoE is other than like a boss, because everything's just like dead in an instant. Dark Souls feels too slow for you. Interesting. Yeah, I would say that is like my probably #1 choice as far as combat feel goes. But I could see that if you do enjoy PoE or any of the what do you call it? Other ARPGs like that, then yeah. Trying to slow cook a paladin? I know. Who does this guy think he is? Still a good game. Yeah, I really do think it's a well done game. But I mean, fair enough if you just don't like the it's so funny. I would have fallen for sucking on your nuts if I hadn't seen that exact one before. I'm generally pretty bad with picking up on those. That's probably one of the better ones too. Sawcon. It sounds so real, sounds so genuine. Still trying to burst me down.
The light protects me.
I really just want Alex's face, but we're 1 damage short if we do that. So sad. I think we have to deal with the board. Probably should have killed this. Yeah, not sure what the most effective way to deal with this is, but this seems fine.
The battle. The battle.
Sure. Who knows? Maybe we heal with that. Gotta think there's still a chance we get bursted down from 17, though. Okay, that's lethal, right? 9, 12, 13, 14. Great.
For justice.
And he actually concedes. Yeah, it can't be a bot. It's just a slow player. Well, fair enough. Some people like to take their time, I guess.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. I will fight with honor.
Oh my god, could we do it twice today? What if... I never even thought about this. What if we equality Mad Bomber? Isn't that just the sickest play? Things you're almost certainly playing, you're almost certainly just playing this out on 2. Fuck it though, I'm keeping it. I want to pull that off. Yeah, I didn't even consider that before. Here we go, Pyromancer equality anyway.
It's time for a little blood.
Damn. Can't even hero power. Sad.
Put this apple on your head.
We can run that out though.
Follow the rule.
I don't mind that on 3. This card is just so good. Just a solid 3 drop, whether it's on curve or late.
The light protects me.
You shall not pass.
What a surprise, he just spams the board. Thing is, I don't think we actually want to equality this. Hammer's still really good. And I want to hammer this, mostly because it's annoying. He could also Elven Archer it, which would be super problematic. But this just dies to a regular Consecrate if we get it.
The light protects me.
Threatening 5. We can heal 2. It's kind of tough. Again, I don't really think it's a quality board. You could get lucky with the bomber. It's just you don't really have anything else afterwards. Drake is also okay. Equality does set the bomber up nicely, which is what I wanted to hilariously pull off. It's just that, yeah, then you got these. And I think you want an equality like a Doom Guard or something if that's what he's holding on to. Clear now leaves 2 1/1s. I don't know. I'm gonna swing. I really think there's a good chance we get Doom Guarded here. We just lose if we don't do it. I mean, and honestly, anything like a dwarf. Yeah, see, it was a Doom Guard. Oh, and he drew a second one. Hey. So, I mean, gonna take a ton of damage here. Ooh. We can. Oh my god, look at this. This is so cool. Do this. You follow it up with the Mad Bomb, and it totally kills the 2 Origins. Was close. And then, I suppose you swing at it. Don't want to get him buffed. Yeah. Yeah, that actually worked not too bad. And we know he can't Soulfire Doomguard, so...
Why do you call?
One shot, one kill.
Can live at that. Oof, these draws. Yeah, I think we get rid of Twilight Drake. What do you put in instead? Do you just put in Azure Drake? It feels kind of weak too.
One shot,
May have to put some thought into that for the next time we run this. No, it's gotta be good. Why Guardian of Kings is no taunt is beyond me. Another reason Paladin dies so easily. I don't feel like it needs taunt though, because you get like an immediate effect from the battle cry. It's a little iffy, I'll admit, just because you have to roll it out on 7, which is, you know, less than ideal. I don't think it's trash though. Like most late game Paladins still run it. You still get value from it. But it's not amazing by any means. Yeah, these Drakes gotta go. Now what are we doing here?
For justice.
I guess that's just fine. Yeah, you run it because there's nothing else to run. But I mean, it just means it's like in the better part of 30 cards that are going to make the list. Now, don't get me wrong. If they added taunt to it, I don't think that's going to make it's going to make Paladin overpowered or anything. We got 19 damage. Okay, well, whatever.
For justice.
But yeah, if I was to do like, you know, balance changes for classic Paladin, I would easily turn to other cards before I turn to Guardian of Kings. I'm dropping these Drakes now. Before I forget. You guys are saying Kodo. Kodo's good. Oops. Would you run 2 Kodos though? So I also dropped a Hammer of Wrath earlier, which I feel like is an okay card. Two Kodos feels alright. Yeah, we'll try it. I'm gonna queue up a game and hit the washroom.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
I just realized I didn't update the deck list, my mistake. Guardian in standard, does it? It has taunt. They've changed it to do that. A 5/7, yeah. Keep up with power creep, yeah, for sure. I think we just run out the body. We could run out the big game hunter too, but I'm not really a fan of that. Yeah, Ancient Allure is like stupid good. Especially the choice cards. The choose one cards are just ridiculously good in general. I think I'll just run out the Peacekeeper. I don't love it. There's not a lot of other targets for it. There's an Edwin, but we got the equality for that. Potentially BGH. Otherwise, it's just like Drake. Yeah, you want to draw with Ancient of Lore. Double backstab. But there's always the possibility that you just need the heal, you know? Every now and then it does save you. Man, this is crazy on turn 4 to get that much card draw. I want an equality bomber just once. For sheer hilarity. Hopefully he didn't draw into the second one. Either way, he's got a crap load of stuff.
My eyes are open.
Paladin's always dying. You're not wrong. What do we get? Not bad.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Yikes. With the conceal. Dang. The body from Guardian's really nice here. And it getting sapped is not really a big issue because you get the battle cry again. It's just the card draw off of Acolyte that I want. I think I'm gonna do this. This is really, really bad, this Gadget's in. He probably just draws like the whole combo here. I don't even know what we need. Because if we draw anything big, he's just going to sap it, I'm sure.
This guy's toast.
Yikes. Cool. Okay. Well, you gotta BG8. And then I think you do Kodo. But I also think we're dead. If not now, then soon. scraping by. Even this is a bit of a question mark. I think you actually do Guardian, and the fact that he didn't win right there. Like I said, you're just gonna get sapped anyway. You might as well get something for it. There it is. Now, I think this is the same guy we played before, where we saw one sap. We didn't see the second, but there's no guarantee he doesn't have it. But now we need equality to have a chance. That ain't it. Could we potentially survive with double taunts? Well, I'll let him do the math. I don't think so. Second sap, okay. Oh, we're just dead on board there. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Still update the deck list. That was actually our first loss in a while, I think, so. Not too bad. But again, coming back from a 7-game loss streak, I suppose we're still not surprised to be down. There we go. Looks so much better with even the halfway gold in there. A druid. Wow, we actually are facing a druid. This is bonkers. Okay, we'll try that. Paladin started to get decent in GVG meta. Yeah, Quartermaster. I guess that would have been shielded mini bot as well. Yeah, they definitely got better later. At least they didn't. At least they didn't get the priest treatment where it. I mean, I don't know. It sounds like they're at least playable now, but I'm pretty sure the entire time I played, they were like strictly unplayable. Okay, this is not bad.
For justice, the battle.
And Avenge from Nax. Oh right, the secret, the like 3/2. Yeah, once they started getting into cards that were like pulling secrets from your deck, that kind of stuff, then those started to get actually decent. Yeah, that Secret Paladin was just so nasty. And like so easy to play, right? That was probably the simplest to play kind of like aggro deck that there was. Grand Tournament. I can't keep all the expansions straight anymore. Yeah, the full Christmas tree, that's right. Yeah, I was not a fan of that meta. Might actually consecrate this. Seems like a pretty ramp heavy druid. I want to save the Aldor. It's not horrible to run the Kodo out for the body and swing. Swinging's honestly just not bad. 3/5 on board. I just want it for the lore. I'm gonna do this. Priest was good. Oh yeah. Death Lord, the 2/8 3-mana taunt. Yeah, and it like pulls a rando out of the deck. He could silence this, but then we're just eating another 4 damage. We can't Eldor and Kodo next turn though.
Let me think.
Still gonna do it. Sunkeeper Tareem. What was Sunkeeper Tareem? I recognize the name, but I can't quite place what it did.
I've got the beast in my sight.
But yeah, that did. That kept the priest alive anyway. I think a lot of decks ran that Death Lord. Even some aggro decks would do it because it would just protect your smaller guys. Double life, inner fire, OTK combos. Yeah, I guess, right? With a 2/8, it must have been. Okay. I don't want to get Tyrion silenced, but if he doesn't have it, 6/6 is fine. Still think it's the play. When am I crafting that golden Tyrion? Probably never. Okay, and then we keeper this, or we Kodo this. Oh, interesting. Yeah, he's definitely one of the better golds to have. Who knows, maybe I'll pull it from a pack one of these days. Ah, the value is so good, but it might not actually be the strongest play. Did I get the golden pack bundle? No, I don't think so. If you had to pay for it, I didn't. But I seem to remember, maybe this is what you're talking about. At some time when you came back to the game, they like gave you a golden pack or something. Because if that's what you're talking about, I definitely got... I seem to remember getting a free, like, single golden pack. I don't mind Peacekeeper Sunwalker. You could Guardian of Kings as well. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's do this. And push damage. It is 5 golden packs and 1 random golden legendary for 20 bucks. Nice. Bought it for free with money you got from WoW Gold. Oh, that's wicked. But a few months of WoW, got 150 euros. Blizzard balance from the gold. I didn't even know that was a thing. Sounds pretty great. Make a living playing video games. Uh-oh. That was rude. You can make a living, but it's a shitty living. Yeah, I didn't say it was glamorous. Am I gonna hammer Wrath? I think I am. I think I do want the card draw. We're gonna equality consecrate, which is why I'm doing it. I just want the card draw first. I remember hearing about the like Chinese gold farms way back in the day, and I don't actually know what the figures were over there, but they at least made it sound like at one point it was profitable to mine gold in WoW, which is kind of interesting. Do we do it? I kind of want to. I want to just double Mad Bomber and try to win the game, but it's just the best play. I guess I could have Mad Bombered first instead of the hero power. Yeah, I probably should have. Oh, I see, because it's a Blizzard balance. You can't buy sausage with Blizzard money yet. This is Activision Blizzard now. If there's a way to accept sausage, or accept payment for sausage, they will find it. Okay, I think we're doing it. I think... Oh, but it's too good. Do we... Do we Pyromancer equality and then double Mad Bomber for the win? I don't need an answer, by the way. That's of course what we do. No. Fuck. Oh, it would have been so juicy. I can't believe we killed our other Mad Bomber instead. No, come on.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Let's see, we still only have the one hammer. I'm trying to think what we could draw into to win. It's like a rag still. We don't have another consecrate though. Might have to get really, really lucky with something. Yeah, nothing else is direct damage. I think we got another true silver. Yikes. It almost has to be rag now, right? There's the true silver. And there's the rag. Easy win. I don't even know if we bump. Probably doesn't matter. There we go. Totally deserved. On that, I think we're gonna end it. Control Paladin actually seems good. We might change up the list a bit later to even improve it. I think I'll take a look at Kalento's list, like he suggested. Probably scrap Mad Bomber. That ended up being just absolutely terrible. But yeah, I enjoyed that, and I thought that was pretty fun. Tomorrow maybe we'll do we'll try that mid-range mage, see how that performs. I like the look of it anyway. Then yeah, who knows. if we lose a lot or win a lot or whatever, we might change decks and try things out here in Legends still. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, hopefully catch you tomorrow or another time.